I know, Aaron. There's still moves we can make with him.
Tell me.
Now that the Bourne franchise is finally showing signs of life again, Julia Stiles is chiming in on whether she might return for Bourne 6. If you've been following the series since the beginning, you probably remember Stiles as Nikki Parsons, the smart and somewhat mysterious CIA logistics technician who first appeared in the Bourne identity. At first, her role was pretty minor, but as the series went on, especially through the original trilogy starring Matt Damon, Nikki ended up playing a much more important part, helping Jason Bourne uncover the truth about his past and all the shady stuff going on inside Treadstone. Recently, while promoting her new romantic comedy Chosen Family, Julia was asked about the chances of coming back for the next Bourne movie, and honestly, she didn't sound super optimistic. Mainly because, well, her character died in the last one. So if Nikki were to come back, it'd have to be in some kind of prequel or flashback. Her exact words? She said it felt like deja vu, like people have been asking her the same thing for 20 years now, and if she did return, it'd have to be some sort of prequel thingy. She also admitted she's not holding her breath for a comeback, but despite that, she made it clear how grateful she is to have been part of the franchise. After all, it spanned a huge chunk of her adult life, and she got to travel all over the world while working on what became one of the most popular action series of the early 2000s. So even though Nikki's story seems to be over, Julia's looking back at it with a ton of appreciation. Now, about Bourne 6 itself, what does all this mean for the future of the series? Well, for starters, it's not looking like Nikki's going to be magically resurrected. Her death in Jason Bourne wasn't vague or ambiguous, it was pretty final. She got taken out by an assassin from the Blackbriar program while trying to pass along some crucial information about Jason's past and the role his father played in the whole Treadstone mess. So bringing her back would be a pretty big leap, especially for a franchise that's always tried to keep things grounded in reality. And here's the thing, Jason Bourne himself has had plenty of close calls. He's survived car crashes, gunfights, and a bunch of moments where it looked like he couldn't possibly make it out alive. But the difference is, we always see how he survives. Other characters haven't been so lucky. Remember Marie from the Bourne Supremacy? Her death hit hard, and the series didn't try to walk it back. So bringing Nikki back would be the first time someone in the series came back from the dead without any real explanation, and that would kind of mess with the grounded tone the movies are known for. That being said, even though Nikki won't be back, her storyline did get some closure by the end of Jason Bourne. She had one last mission, and her actions helped Jason finally uncover the truth he'd been searching for across several movies. Sure, her death was a bummer, but it served a purpose. So in a way, it feels like her arc ended where it needed to, even if it wasn't what fans were hoping for. And if Bourne 6 is aiming to pass the torch to a new lead or wrap up Damon's run altogether, then maybe it's best that Nikki's story stays as it was. After all, the franchise already tried to move on from Damon once with the Bourne Legacy, which starred Jeremy Renner as Aaron Cross. And while that movie had potential, a lot of fans felt the absence of Damon made it fall flat. So bringing Renner back alongside Damon for the next film could actually be the perfect way to blend both timelines and finally give us that long-teased crossover. Now, speaking of Matt Damon, what does he have to say about all this? Well, earlier this year he gave a little update while chatting with Stephen Colbert, and it sounds like things are still in the very early stages. Damon hasn't seen a script or been officially confirmed yet, but he did say that director Edward Berger, who made the award-winning All Quiet on the Western Front, has an idea for the next movie. Damon seemed pretty intrigued by the idea of working with Berger, who's known for crafting intense, emotional stories with a strong visual style. So if anyone could give Bourne 6 the fresh energy it needs, Berger might just be the guy. Damon even joked that someone else might need to take over eventually, saying, "I'm not getting any younger." So it seems like he's open to passing the baton, but still excited about the possibility of returning if the project comes together the right way. And honestly, the idea of Berger directing a Bourne movie is exciting. His work on All Quiet on the Western Front proved that he knows how to handle high-stakes, visually gripping storytelling. He has a real knack for building tension and atmosphere, which fits perfectly with the Bourne franchise's style. Paul Greengrass has been the primary director for most of the series, except for the first and fourth films, and he brought a gritty, almost documentary-style feel to the action. If Berger can build on that while bringing his own flavor, we could be looking at a real return to form. So, what's next? Well, right now Bourne 6 is officially in development, but it doesn't have a cast or a release date. Universal still holds the rights, and they seem interested in keeping things going. But here's the twist. There are rumors that the rights are up for sale, with several bidders reportedly in the mix. That could mean a reboot is on the table, which is both exciting and frustrating. Because let's be honest, a full reboot would mean starting from scratch, which might sound cool in theory, but in practice, it risks ignoring something fans have been waiting on for over a decade: a proper crossover between Matt Damon's Bourne and Jeremy Renner's Aaron Cross. That storyline has been teased for so long that skipping it would feel like a huge missed opportunity. With 5 Bourne films already released, and the most recent one all the way back in 2016, it's definitely time for the next chapter. Whether that's with Damon passing the torch to a new character or teaming up with Renner for one last mission, the franchise still has a lot of potential. But fans are hoping it doesn't go the full reboot route just yet. There's still a story to finish. So to sum it all up, Julia Stiles probably isn't coming back unless there's a surprise prequel or flashback sequence. Matt Damon seems interested, but is waiting to see if the script lives up to expectations. And director Edward Berger might be just what the franchise needs to shake things up. As long as the next film respects the legacy while pushing the story forward, hopefully without undoing key character deaths, there's still a lot of excitement surrounding what Bourne 6 could become. A new star power could catapult Jason Bourne 6 to even greater box office success by injecting fresh energy and attracting a wider audience. While Matt Damon remains a fan favorite, introducing a high-profile co-lead, such as Henry Cavill, John David Washington, or Ana de Armas, could appeal to younger viewers and international markets. This casting move could spark curiosity, renew interest in the franchise, and help the story evolve beyond Bourne's usual lone wolf narrative. A dynamic duo setup or a next-generation operative mentored by Bourne could open up exciting action sequences, emotional stakes, and global relevance. Marketing would also benefit from the buzz of a new star joining the iconic franchise, creating more press coverage and social media engagement. With the right casting and compelling character integration, a new star could elevate Jason Bourne 6 not only creatively, but also commercially, pushing the franchise to its highest box office yet. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay in the loop. And if you want, you can share your thoughts about this video in the comments.